Gdje smo stali? 7. pozicija. Solidna. Čeka nas nešto lakši raspored, ali to ne mora značiti ništa. To je samo na papiru. Dobro. MB Umo. Povrediti. Dobro. Ajde nek počne Amadinjo. Sunderland. Land. Dobro zika. Šteta što je kopirajtovana sva, ali nema veze. Mada su tamo naveli da nije kopirajtovana, ali nije istina. Ali nema veze. Nek lupa. Bitno da je dobra.
You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Tries from distance.
Moros.
Mainu most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Could be danger here. Adingra. Danger averted for now. Been slipped through.
Dobra. Šeška Roni. Dobra kunja, dobra. Bra.
The Red Devils make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Lefebvre. The Black Cats are on the crest of a slump. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's in plenty of space here. De Ligt getting this one clear. Nicely intercepted. Cunha shifted upfield. Lefebvre.
Mrva. Sam to nešto kamera dajla.
United.
Ko mi predaleko za moj ukus.
Injury hit defeat. The Red Devils are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control.
Real chance.
Dobar go, dobar go, dobar go.
They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Sunderland grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Vai da, Madinho!
In he goes again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mathias Cunha. Well, that is not
Jače.
an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Reinildo. Lefebvre. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. That's tidy. Isidor's cross. Shaw can get it clear. Tries a deft little ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And played right into his path. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Menu.
Ah.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. The Black Cats are very keen on the aerial route.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very...
Oh, smash!
Dobra, dobra.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Reinildo. Adingra. And that could set him on his way. Played into space out wide. De Ligt. Does really well to win the ball there. That's the throw.
Ajmo!
Shaw now. Oh, great header! Cleared away. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mundell. Massad is the guilty party there. Isidor. Isidor! Reinildo. Gertruida. Mathias Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. No messing about.
Jo, ja sam loš udao.
Cunha, who's set up one goal so far. Granit Xhaka. Reinildo. Mundell. Aim forwards. Bruno Matches Cunha. Shapes to shoot. And it's played forward.
Prođi kujo.
Well timed, excellent interception. Casemiro. Shaw forwards and with intent. Chooses to
Joj!
And now the breakaway. Mundle. Isidore. Robe.
Sreća pa je pucu odmah.
The most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Matches Cunha. Matches Cunha.
Opa! Što ga Kunjo zalomi.
That's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathize.
Zasluženo vala. Malo sreće, sreća prati hrabre.
Manchester United. Half-time whistle goes.
Go u pravo vrijeme. Bolji sam, brat.
So far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
United
Bravo, Yoru.
half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's found a way through. Shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Potprečku. Dobra.
Chance again. No.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more green.
Češko, brat. Nakloni se.
Wins the duel this time.
Zebava tu.
Sunderland were on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision making
malo
was
priđi.
puzzling, to say the least.
Bundle done delicately. De Ligt getting this one clear. He is just caressing the ball. Xhaka with the short one. Played into the middle. Shaw gets it clear. Some good work on the right flank here. Ahmad. Do have a chance to counter here with Traore. That looks a good ball through. Robbie! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Robbie really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brobi. Štapić Brobi.
Never skimmed the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. He wasn't wanting that at all.
Najraoui. Sesko being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Tries a measured ball.
Vidi Mazra kad te puštaju toliko.
He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Isidore. I see. Onien moved on forwards. Isidore.
A kako ovako prođe, nabije je bez veze.
Offside.
Treća offside.
De Ligt. Menu. Yoro. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Menu. Najraoui. Menu. Casemiro. Isidore producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's gone back to the keeper. Yoro. Mundell. Oh, that's a nice ball. Isidore.
That's exactly what they need to
Joro,
keep
lutka
doing.
moja.
Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Granit Xhaka. Hamad. Now it's Tim. And the shot!
Dobra Buvaz, dobra. Bitna je kretnja.
The Black Cats have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And the keeper has it. Diogo Dalot, and the keeper's got it again. Martinez.
Nosi ta slova.
Diogo Dalot. Now it's
Koga boli
Thiago.
kurac.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bravo Koko.
The goalkeeper.
Kokara.
Martinez. Nice physical.
Halo ba, halo.
That's a foul. No two ways about it.
Halo.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Halo. Ne.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Uzmi je, Buraz, uzmi je. Hvala. Getrude. Što se nisi izvuk?
Some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tako je, Koko, raznesi ga, jebote, on. Tako je, Koko, pokaži silu.
Diallo making good progress on the right hand side. And it's Traore. Granit Xhaka. I think we're just about done here. Aim forwards. Traore is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dobra, corner.
And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Aša. Ako izađe uopšte.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Alova.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Dobra. Golazo! Ajoj, dobra gola. Škorpio kick. Au, šta je ovo? Ajoj, majstora. Kakav je ovo realizam bio sad. Daj mi ovo 10 puta vrati. Kunjinjo. Lijepa gola. Al Brune centar šut, da ne priča. Ajmo Dorgu, ti si motor. Dobra. Kunja, man of the match, definitivno. A jasno. Što je ovo dobro bilo? Mičemo se. Ja igram isto ko Manchester, toplo hladno. To je to. Ajde, Buma, vraćaj se, nemoj me sekirati. Sam li doveo ja Vodena? Ovdje moram dovesti igrače. Hoću to jesam, a? I da ne mogu dalje tražiti. I hope so. Znam da sam Steelera doveo sigurno. I to se nadam. Šta sam htio? No. Ovako ćemo krenuti. Ali onda crni. Evo tunca, evo ludila. Joj što volim po suncu igrati. Pa tamo mi izgubio. Pa. Pregrizo jez. Što su ovi odmah stisli, a? Vidio sam te Šeško. Jo, ho, ho. Doktor na dijelu. Ajoj. Opa. Jel mu ono kroz noge provuko, majket. Bravo je Bumo, doktor. O tebi ne treba trošiti riječ. Joj, šta mu brat uradi?
The Red Devils break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Cuts out the pass.
Alo,
free kick's been given.
Nemoj me ljutiti. Ne diraj lava dok spava.
Najraoui. Bueno driven forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Aj, ne mogu se okrenuti.
Gomez. Doherty.
Sam je Bumo bio. Opa! Dobra. Mislim da je išla preko gola, ali nema veze. Boga mi je padala u. I to u šiše. Dobra.
Distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Totti, it's a sharp pass. Wolverhampton were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was...
Evo, to se ovaj gradi.
Wolverhampton must have been told to look for ways to try and shapes to shoot.
Kako se li gradi, bot?
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kako se zove Aroka?
It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Wolverhampton Wanderers grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Neki novi. Neki novi. Idi kunja! Joj, budi sebičan, Fox.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Casemiro dinks one through. Totti gets it away. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing
Ovaj Mbumo je zvrk.
Peter, that's for sure.
Zvrka od igrača. Uđi! Šta je ovo danas? 2 autogola, evo. To mi se nije desilo. Ne pamti.
United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all
Lady Luck, da.
Is onto it in a flash.
Tako je komentator, joj valja ovog čuvat.
Oh, he's in.
Tako je Oro. Doktore odbrane. 19 godina. Igra ko da mu je 40.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Doherty.
Dobra ideja, Buras.
Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the no, couldn't quite control it.
That's a real disappointment as well after he worked so hard to just
Kakav je to pas? Tako je, Jorkane, ajmo još. Naša. Mbuma! On to neće propustiti. Mislio sam da će izaći da ga lobujem. A joj, ali danas ulazi, šta je ovo? Đasi Miškec, ajde jebi ga. Ljus.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dobre, sad se polako navikavam na ove dole tipke. R1 mi je otišao skroz, ne radi više. Da sam se prebacio na ove donje, ali evo već malo se već navikavam. Nije toliko loše. Samo je stvar navike. Jebi ga kad čitav život igraš na ove gore. Nije baš. Ali eto vremenom uđe u prste. Dobre, nećemo se žaliti. Šteta baci joystick zbog R1. Sve ostalo radi ekstra. Svaka ti taka bila. Daj prostora. Jebote. Idi. Ma idi Mazraoui, nek ide u pičku maternu. Zašto nije čovjek pogodio? Zaslužio je.
Mazraoui. Basrari, gently done.
Bravo, Kobe. I see you.
Casemiro. Yoro. Could be danger here.
Šta ja radim, jeb? Mislio da je šov, on je okretni. Vidiš šta ti jedna greška znači. Ne smiješ ovdje to raditi. This is real alive. Je ovo FIFA. Toink. Šalim se. Dobra je Fifica ko voli. Meni se gameplay ne sviđa, ostalo je dobro. Preleti ga kujo, preleti ga kujo. Pusti. Rekao sam pusti. A ne da je glavom izneseš u avu. Jeben ovaj 14-ka čovječ, baš me namuči. Ne, čovjek pročito. Iskusno. Ajmo, Joro. Gledaj Jorkana, gledaj mog Jorkana. A sutra ide tetovaža, Leni Joro. Offside. Lagano, lagano. Easy boy.
Mazraoui. That's good play. That has found him in acres of space. And this could be the final action of the first half. That has been knocked clear.
Postao sam opasan iz kornera, to je dobro. Postao sam opasan iz kornera. A ne njemu, eto ti me i nu, brate. Još samo da me slušaju. Uraz druži, oni bolji. Samo što je mene golman izvadio. Dobra. Sad dobro. Za malo dobro. Šta će ovo biti pa su počeli glavom lijepo spuštati loptu? To nije bio neki slučajni update. Da nije kad nije online. Ga ja ne updateo, neće, nijem sam. Ide kunja! Ma ide kunjara! Protiv svog bivšeg kluba. Kako je ovdje probio, brat. Konačno mi je i on proigrao. Inder Bueno. Bježi Joro ti tam. Tako je Mejnu, tako je Lutko, ajmo. Guraj. Drag. Ja. Kako mi nisi prišao? Ja se glupiram nekad. Pa ne možeš kroz igrač. Tako je. Tako je. Dobra, dobra, dobra. Joj, ovo samo doktor ima ovakve ideje. Pa ubi me sudija. Što ide na penal? Što ide na penal, pička? Offside.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Pitaj mene. Ne treba ti var.
He's in plenty of space here.
Je ovdje ništa gotovo. Daleko od toga. Bravo, golmane. Volim tvoju sigurnost.
Looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defense has learned from its errors now.
Ajde neko. Bravo, Joro, doktore. Doktore ove igre.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Really well maneuvered.
Al tempo, brate, je... Mislim, engleska Premier Liga. Nema se tu šta pričat. Sam čovjek, sam čovjek!
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty.
Aro kodare, ubi me čovjek, jebat.
He does it every day.
Rekao ja, ništa to nije gotovo. Ni blizu. Pa da li Adama može vamo izgrmiti?
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that.
Opa! A što mi nećeš prebaciti na igrač? To si pička. Možda sam mogao ovo istići. Ovaj mali ko ne igra za 10. Aj, pokupi je, brat. Neće, reko valjda.
Gonzalez. That is lovely. And it's played into the middle. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Kreni Kunja, tako je.
Now it's Mathias Cunha.
Tako je.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Jebem li ti zirgze. Šišat ću ja tebe. Wolfi. Dobra. Teška pozicija. Šta će to biti, pa je Dorgu ubacio dobru loptu. Gledaj Dalo, kako moj Dalo lijepo ispada. Filmski.
Wolves really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matches Cunha.
Igraj, Kunjo.
Doherty attempts a clearance. Tries to get it clear. And that's a throw-in.
Prič neko.
Oh, that's nice.
Imaš prostora.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bra.
Diogo Dalot makes the interception. The Red Devils clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Matches Cunha. Can he latch on to this?
Jo, ho, 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 ho. Jedama je nekad igrao za Wolves.
Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Jaj, trebao si Dorgu nastaviti trčat.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
Bravo, bravo. Šta je? Opasna igra, a? Da. Pošteno.
Close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Čut komentator, nemoj bahilat. Hvala.
It's really well cleared. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Wins the duel this time.
Idi Kunjo. Naša.
No half measures from here.
Matches Cunha. Hwang Hee-chan, gently done. Takes a shot!
Zicer. Možda nisam trebao s prve pucat, ali... Al. To al. Dobra. Utjera je, jebem joj tetku. Dobra. Šta je loše primio?
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Your reflections then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right...
Solidno. Evo bar to. Čekaj. Njega sam vjerovatno prihvatio, a? Da, accept. Znači, Wharton i Steeler su sigurice. Još mi treba lijevi back, mal ne rekao, lijevo krilo. Ovaj mali šade je dobar. Brutalno brz prodor. Još njega ubodem i GG. Onda moram Gartea prodat. Znate što ne tražite u Gartea, što tražite Kazemira? Aja, dobre zike. Ko se nije povrijedio, to je bitno.
There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this?
Tako se ide u blok.
I've always been a fan of this fella Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players.
Ali Kase to popravlja, iako sam ja zasr.
Very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Gdje ćeš da lihtu, gdje ćeš?
Kyle Walker.
Nema potrebe.
Esteve hoisted upfield by the keeper, calmly anticipates. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Pa šta sam ja kriv? Ajde vidi majke. Ništa. Ništa. Obični duel.
Does pay off here. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Climbs up big. Not the best of contacts.
Kyle Walker.
The easiest of chances.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think the more chance you have, and I should have done better there.
It's come back to the keeper. Casemiro. De Ligt. The Red Devils picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. And he well contested.
Dobra.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Da li je moglo bolje? Ne to rad, Fox, jebo ga kralj. A zašto im daješ gol? Nekad se tako amaterski osjeća. Ali moj specijalitet prolazi.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but it made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Bez veze.
To commend that defense. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Stevie.
Jebem li ti sreću mrtvu.
He's found a way through. Gonzalez tries making a foray down the right.
Dobre, Joro, dobre, bravo, majstor.
Gonzalez knocks it too hard. Casemiro midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Jebi se kunja, jebi se, ješ čuo? Da me tako trzneš. Ibra Šeško.
De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Cuts out the pass. Meno done delicately. And he's there to clear it.
Moros. Aj ti Bruno, vala. Ovo si morao poklopiti bolje. Nisam od tebe ovo naviku. Šta mi je jebote? Ali Joro održava lekcije iz odbrane vam.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Played into space out wide.
Tako.
Focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Diogo Gonçalves clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Offside. Ali dobro se okrenuo. To je bitno. Guraj!
And he's away. Out towards the flank. This might Bruja.
Oče to. Embumo mi se izgubio. Nigdje ga. To nije dobro.
Moved on forwards. Esteve. Laurent. Esteve. Walker is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Nicely intercepted. Foster, and he's gone backward here.
Jebote, ja mislio faul. Jebi se Šeš, što se vratio?
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shaw gets a foot in here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
A uzmi je, jebe mi loptu.
Bicep to bicep. And it's played forward. Hartman, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Meno is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ne.
Laurent.
Zašto sam požurio?
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Shaw. Diogo Gonçalves. Aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. And back to the keeper they go. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They both given it a really good go. They head into the break. All strong. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Ja sam mislio da sam imao 10 šuteva.
Nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
A ono je jedan u okvir.
On the way. Ekdal. Cullen. The Clarets, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's decent chance.
Embumo, evo ga.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Kako lijepo odigrano.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Bravo Bruno. Ko će nego Bruno?
United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Kyle Walker. Well played.
Bravo, Joro.
Out the danger. Cullen. Hartman. And it's played forward.
Bravo, Joro.
Menu. Bueno. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Šta je sad?
And
Offside.
he's straight offside. Time for a change in personnel.
Amduni.
Shaw. Bueno.
Eto!
Sesko. And he's found a Sesko!
Eto!
Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Joj, lijepe pete onda.
Really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now
Ovo je
he
to.
has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sadi dok su u šoku.
That's really well maneuvered. Najrawi.
Aşağı.
Get a throw in. Delict. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out
Yaça.
Tristan.
Bravo, Joro.
And for a moment, time stood still.
I see you.
That would be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Bruno Fernandes, gently done. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, delicate chip through. Walker gets it away. Hartman getting this one clear. That's a throw. He's got a bit shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. To put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Tristan.
Bravo.
Play for a throw. Burnley can make their change now with a break in play.
Diogo Gonçalves.
Hartman. Hector. That's the throw. Lost. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Bravo, da li ih tu?
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline
ne.
is that defense needs to focus
Opa.
on runners
Opa.
and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Jebote, vidim da ne mogu ja dodaj.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Joro. Delict.
Tako je, Dorgu, sam si ti zajebaj.
And he cuts out the supply. Keeper's got good distance on that. Thinks one through. He's in! Shot! Can he finish? It's in!
Jel moguće da nisi tio ništa urada liftu? Dobro, nisi ni mogu. Kako je ova proletla lopta?
Get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of leveling this now, Peter.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Pusti prednost, ajde ba. Pusti modu. Tut. Pa,
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Danger averted for now.
kako sam ovo ispratio, da li ih to majstorski.
Gets it away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kyle Walker. Cullen.
Drama, drama!
Hartman. Might come loose.
Burnley really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ovaj Mount ne zna jel došao ili pošao.
Tries a shot.
Kako nisi to u blok?
Back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Gonzalez with the short one. Cullen, back when it goes. Diogo Gonçalves. Chance! Oh, that could cost them.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong there. It's a let-off for that defence.
That has found him in acres of space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Just 5 minutes left. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Yoro. Mount.
A što to?
Diogo Gonçalves. Mount wins the duel this time. Sesko, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Diogo Gonçalves. Now can he find... And the shot!
Bravo Joro, doktore.
Oh, no
moj Dalou.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Šta ću ja s tobom?
Shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Pote kralj, ne moš mrdnut.
Now then, the balls come loose. Mathias Cunha, and here's the chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Bueno concedes a free kick for that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. The referee's awarded a free
Šta je
kick.
sad?
That's really well cleared. Sesko. That looks a cracking ball.
A kralj sudija.
And the referee brings it
Hvala.
to a close. United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to
Au.
win. A great performance by any measure.
Više sreće nego pameti. Još 2 tekme i polusezona. Da. Pap. E, ovi bi mogli biti nezgodni. Ma mislim, ko nije nezgodan u Engleza. Opa! Šta je falo da uzmem? Neće Mazra da prođe. Dobra. Vidi se da im je nov stadion, nova trava. Kako me Mazraoui izeznu. Idi Mazra, idi čovječe, slobodno. Slobodno, Buras. Xavi Simons. I njega pojede engleska liga, ništa. Prdi mahovina.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Menu forwards and with intent.
Može odmah dvojica idu na njega.
Simons.
Ne mogu ovog Embuma izolovati nikako. Otkud veliki igrači, to te nema bog. To od sklupe ušli.
Aim forwards, and it's played forward. Madison, Solanke.
De, pa ja vrat se njemu.
Good work on the right flank here.
Kako je ovo prošlo?
Solanke, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Tottenham Hotspur have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cunha wins the duel this time. Shaw. Yarrow. Meno played out towards the right wing. It's a throw in. Bruno Fernandes shoots!
Bruno!
It's a mighty effort!
Uđi kujo!
over again with the goalkeeper. Cuts out the pass.
Jet Spence. Kako ga ja pustim ovako jebat. Kako ja njega ovako pustim.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was
Rekao ja na početku. Veoma nezgodno.
Now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Ubi me Solanke.
Solanke. That looks a good ball through. Just a good.
Šta mi je s obranom, Bog? Kakav pad ekipe. Koji realizam, jebem ti kralja.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Menu, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Played back in, played out to the right. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much
Dobra je bila.
Johnson, great defending, strong and determined. Shaw.
Ama pa raširite jeboga kralj, oni u mene idu. Aj jebe mu.
Cunha delivers the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Chance here to counter. Sa.
Da, odbi se ti njemu, pa ja.
It's Johnson!
To neš.
It's anyone's ball now. So, that's an imaginative pass. Bizuma, some resolute defending there. Doggy. That's really well manoeuvred. And Bueno was steaming forward. Nice interception. His positioning was...
Pola koraka.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nicely intercepted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the ball's come loose here.
Nemam se kad okrenut.
At this stage.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is
kakva mirnoća golmana.
Can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Welcome to English Premier League.
And it's Shaw.
Joj, ova je mogla proći.
Spence. Simons. United were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Romero, Madison, Spence. Solanke, he's shifting through the gears.
Jesse Haaland, nismo te prepoznali.
Solanke was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just
Oslobodi se lopte.
Now then the balls come loose. Matías Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Najraoui.
Može se okrenut, Bog te.
Simons has created one goal already. Bruno Fernandes. Defending of the desperate variety. Simons. Bissouma. Spence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
A zašto žurim, jebem ti kralj.
The Red Devils have got it back and they'll have another go. Cisco! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Spence.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cunha was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ne možeš im ništa, Bog te.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Matías Cunha. Spence does really well to win the ball.
Odigraj, brat.
Udogi. Romero.
Så.
Shifted upfield. And he's picked out the run. Nice and simple for the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
Kako je golman ovo ispratio, čovječ.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Defending was strong and firm.
Ne može proći ništa.
Moved on forwards. And Solanke!
Dobre jeba, pomalo.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bueno, gently done.
Aj jebem joj, majku, pa kako ne možeš najobičniji pas izvesti. Bravo Joro, doktore.
The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here.
Kako dobro pokrivaju, svaka im čast. Opa! Nišćeg nešto. Kako pametno igraju, a? Kako pametno igraju. E, ovo je već greškica. Uf. Odo Bear.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Manchester United are looking almost certain to miss out on maximum points, and that hasn't happened for a while.
Pa pokupije, brate! Bar probaj.
Davis has been caught there. It's a foul.
Molim. Pa ja došao do lopte.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's a nice ball. Solanke.
Hajde Solanke, hat-trick. Bravo. Zasluženo, nema šta. Ubili me ljudi. Kako su me na brzinu ubili, znači, u pojam. Moji se ne mogu sasta spasu. Kakav pes, jebem ti kralja. Ako nam je ližijem ti mudo lijevo. Al za ovaj pes. Za najnoviji ćemo se još čut na sudu. Bravo Solanke. Čestitke i od mene.
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that it is.
Bolji ljudi. Ja ne dam 5. mjesto nikom. Zabetonirao sam ga. Jesse Cristiano. Imaš po sudu do prvog. Dobro, ovdje ćemo mi stati. Već me počeo prst bolit. Raja, to bi bilo to. Pa se vidimo. Evo i Mesija, to je ta Raja. Ćao, čao.